everybody, Holly Warner here, founder of Holly Warner Health. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. I'm specifically actually talking to the ladies on this one because I'm hoping that the men are not really chiming in. If you are one of the men who is chiming in on this topic, I would like to be the first to tell you to mind your own business because it's literally not about you. It has nothing to do with you, and nobody gives a fuck what you have to say. Now, with all due respect to my male followers, you'll understand me in a second. There are things that men need to butt out of, and that's women's business. There are things that people need to butt out of, and that's what we do in our bedroom. Who I bang is not your business. Well, I mean, you all know who my partner is, a female, so clearly, there you go. What's on my plate? What's on anyone's plate? None of your business. I don't need to hear some stranger in a restaurant be like, oh, you're not eating vegetables while you're eating a steak? You know that's really bad for you, right? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you had a degree in nutrition. Strange person that I don't know from a hole in the ground. How about fuck off? You also don't need to comment on what someone does to their appearance. Okay? You don't know their reasons. You have no idea. You don't know their story. And not everybody who gets Botox or lip fillers or cheek fillers, which I don't have, or whatever the case may be, they don't always do it because they're miserable inside. Some people do it because they like the look. You know what? There is no difference between dyeing your hair to cover your grays. You boys out there who are dyeing your beards, you think we don't know? We know you're dyeing your beard. We don't care. Go for it. It's awesome. And the boys out there with the Botox, you go. I love it. You know what? It's good. It's fine. I'm with you. High five. Here's the deal. I'm turning 42 tomorrow. Happy birthday to me. Makes me very happy. And I'm going to tell you why. When I turned 40, something miraculous happened. Ladies who are watching this who are in your 30s, wait for it. It's coming. Don't dread your 40s. Embrace them. They are the most powerful and empowered years of your life. You have put in all of the time. You have put in all of the effort to get you here. And now you're in a place where you can tell people to fuck right off if you want to. And suddenly and magically it's okay because you're in your 40s and people are like, she's been around. She's been through some stuff. She knows. I was never one of those women who dreaded turning 40. I enjoyed it very much, actually. I thought, you know what, this is fun and it's awesome. And I had other friends that had turned 40 and they had said, Holly, when you turn 40, you're going to understand. It is fantastic. And I thought, it's just a number. I didn't feel any different in my 30s. My 30th birthday, I was like, okay, happy 30th. Who cares? No crisis. I had a crisis at 25. I'm not sure why. But at 30, I was like, woohoo. And then at 40, I was like, yeah. But it's true, something changes. And no one can really understand it until they turn 40. And then all of a sudden you get it. People treat you a little different. There's a different level of respect. It's kind of like you've leveled up and you've earned this gold star or tiara that got traded in for a crown. Like you're no longer this princess, you're now a queen. People don't question you about things that they did in your 30s and your 20s. I mean, nobody's asking me, so are you gonna get married again? Hey, are you gonna have more babies? People don't ask you that. I mean, nobody's asking me what about, what I'm doing for my retirement fund. I'm not 90, but things have changed. When I express an opinion on something, people listen. When I express an attitude about something, I don't find the kickback that I found when I was in my younger years. People listen now. They listen when you're in your 40s, which is really cool. And I enjoy that. Okay, so here's something I've noticed. I've been messing with my appearance since I was in my 20s. I turned 40 and didn't really do anything. I had stopped doing Botox. I didn't do lip injections anymore. I got lazy because that's what happens. I never really commit to doing these things because I know that I'm going to go months or even a year. I feel bad for my beauty injectors because it's just, I get the messages being like, it's 3 months you're due, it's 4 months you're due, it's 6 months you're due, whatever the timeline is. And I'm like, see you in the new year. I'm the worst at being regular at getting shit done. So I'm a horrible poster child for it. But when I do get it done, I really like it. I tanned a ton in my 20s. I over-tanned. It gave me more fine lines and wrinkles than I should have. So I don't see anything wrong with turning back the hands of time. It doesn't mean that I'm insecure. Fuck no. I still have wrinkles here and my eyes are dry. I need to find a really good eye cream. So if you know of one, let me know. I love my appearance. I love my smile. I love how I look. I love all of that. So I'm not out to turn me into a different human being, but I don't see anything wrong with turning back the hands of time and undoing some of the damage that I did in my 20s when I was not so wise. So yeah, I'm going to do a little Botox here. What's funny is that I was like, I'm gonna fill my lip a little bit. And I did. I filled them too much. Last time around, I was like, oh, that's too much. It was big. So this time we did a lot less, which I like. And we did a different technique, which I really like. I want to puff them back out to the way they were before. And I hate having to use lip liner. So I was like, hey, puff it so that I don't have to use lip liner. I can just put lip gloss and go. Because I don't always want to have to do my makeup. So it's nice. It's convenient. I like the feel of a fuller lip. A fuller lip feels sexy to me. I like it. My partner doesn't like it. She's not a fan of it. I'm 100% doing it for me. Guess what, boys? I'm not doing it for you because I'm gay. I'm literally doing it for me. I really like the look of it. I like the feel of it. I enjoy them. I enjoy them. This is for me. I like the way I look when I look rested and refreshed. I don't want to be to the point where my structure is completely altered. That being said, if you don't like a bump in your nose and you want to fill something in so that it evens it out, there's nothing wrong with that. Here's the thing. What's the difference between me tweaking this or covering my gray hair? There's no difference. There's this stigma. It's sort of the same stigma that goes along with people who smoke pot. Hey, guess what? It's going to be 2020 in a couple of weeks. Everybody's doing it. Stop judging. I feel like people need to understand that what is on someone's plate is not your business. Their religion is not your business. Their sexual preference is not your business. And what they do to their face is also not your business. So I don't understand, and it's women. I mean, you get guys, but these are typical mansplaining dickheads usually anyway, that these guys, they come along and they're like, oh my God, did you alter your face? Oh my God, is your dick little? No, but seriously though. Is it? I bet it's small. Okay, I digress. And I don't want to see it, so don't send me dick pics. Okay? Okay. It's usually women. Women are such haters. If you don't like Botox, don't do it. If you don't want lip fillers, don't do it. But bitch, mind your business. Seriously. Don't comment on somebody else's face. It's not okay. When you start commenting, and I saw a post today actually in a group where this woman was like, oh, I wouldn't be seeing a nurse. You get to see a doctor just so. I'm like, it's a doctor that fucked up my face last year. A doctor who'd been doing it for 20 years. So no, I love my nurse injectors because they really understand the structure of my face and they do an amazing job. They also have just as much training. So to say like, I want an MD who learned in medical school, they didn't learn this in medical school, honey. That's not how it works. Somebody else recommended an ophthalmologist because they were doing underneath the eyes. And I'm like, that's not how it works. It is what it is. And then somebody else was like, oh, people who do it are need to be happy on the inside. I am happy on the inside. I just also really like that. My inside and my outsides match. And my inside feels like it's 20. And I would like my eyeballs to not look like I'm 90. So we're going to freshen those up a bit. Okay? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up just by saying that please don't be that judgmental woman. I don't care if you're 30, 20, or 50. Don't judge. Stop judging other women. Leave them alone. Everybody does what they do for reasons that they want to, and it's really none of your business. And yes, I'm calling out you judgy bitches. And I'm calling you bitches because you're judgy bitches. So stop being that. And to the rest of you, mwah. Thanks for listening to my rant. I felt as though it needed to be said because stop crucifying the woman who just wants to tweak her shit. And if she goes extreme and looks like a ballooned water buffalo and her lips cover her entire face and her forehead and her hairline and her eyebrows and everything are basically one, you know what? It's still none of your business. You could also slip them a card for a better injector because clearly the one they had was not good. But other than that, mind your business, mind your plate, mind your bed. Bye.